Okay, happy Tuesday. Snoopy is on a beach ball, which is exactly where I want to be sometimes. I think I'll be there very soon, actually. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate each and every one of you coming on here to help us all grow. I just want to say how grateful I am today for last night, seeing so many great people, learning so much awesome information about our future and what's happening with this company. It was incredibly inspiring to see um, people where we were at the Viziris, but it was even more exciting when I got home and I saw pictures of people all over the country having just an absolutely amazing time celebrating what they have and our new, our new products. So I'm very grateful for that. And of course, affirmations are key to the component in everything that we do. And so I hope you have yours that you say to yourself every day about how awesome you are and how you deserve everything, and you know just say them out loud because it works. Okay, so yesterday we couldn't announce this because we were still tallying up everything, but we are so excited. I think Caroline's on the line. I don't know if Bianca is, but Caroline, I want you to tell Bianca's story. I know she's been on the Zoom with us before, but she earned her Lexus car bonus. I think she's been, I don't know exactly how long she's been with the company. Doesn't matter. That's the key here, that it doesn't matter. But this is her. She earned her Lexus in April. And Caroline, why don't you quickly tell that story?
Yeah, so Bianca's been with Miriam for a little over a year, and she's a full-time trainer. And so when we see that she has gotten to the Lexus, like she's the perfect example of how she could do this very spare time. She works, every day, almost like sees clients hour by hour of the day. She barely has time to even catch up with us and chat and whatsoever. But when she does put time away for Miriam, it's very intentional. So she gets her calls in between her classes. She did the RPs this week. She's built an amazing team of people with her excitement, with her belief in the product. And this week, when Annie and I were telling Bianca, okay, this is going to happen, you're close, mapping it out, talking about exactly how it would happen, she was running with it till the very last minute on Sunday. She got a brand partner at 9 p.m. on Sunday and was entering it in. And, I think about it because in some aspects, many of us, and even me, like when trying to go for things, my goals during the month, we think, oh, we only have a couple more hours to go. I don't think it's going to happen. And we sometimes give up right before. And that is definitely not what happened here. It was going all the way till the end, and it happened.
Well, and it was so much fun, as nerve wracking as it was. We did at the very beginning of the month have that conversation where we said, you know what? Bianca's going to get in her car this month. It's going to happen no matter what. We didn't know what her volume was. We didn't know what her new starts was going to be. We didn't know any of that. We just knew. We decided for her. Then we told
Yes.
her she's going to get in her car, and she even said, I remember at the beginning, she goes, really, I am? But then it all changed, and she knew it was going to happen, and it did happen, and it was so exciting. And you're right, we were entering in people at the last hour. And so I am just so proud of this team, and everybody came together to help Bianca get in her car and achieve this. And what this really means, you guys, is that everybody has the ability to get there, right? So Bianca's been in the business for 12 months. Doesn't matter that it's 12 months. It could be, 24 months. It could be 48 months. The idea is that, you know what, it happens and it's real. And I think that's really a great story. I absolutely love working with all the ladies and gentlemen in this team. And I just appreciate each and every one of all of us to help her to achieve her dream. So that was great. Thank you, Caroline. So all of that happened because of activities, right?
Thank you, Annie. Thank you.
You're welcome. All of that happened because of activities, and the activities are what this business is all about, right? It's activities, activities, activities. So I'm going to just share with you what went on last night from the pictures that I pulled from from Facebook. So this was happening in San Diego at a couple different places that, they were watching, they were on their way, they had their kids, just hanging out and coming to see what was going to happen with our youth factor, to see the television live presentation. And we were at the Viziris. We had a huge crowd there. Great, everyone brought a dish, and it was really fun, and the energy was high, and we were super excited to hear all the information. And this was San Francisco and Viziri. So San Francisco, you can see Bianca there. She's dancing away. This was from the live video. They're having champagne. The kids are dancing. It's totally a family affair. This is some of the food. We always have to take a picture of course, Robin took a picture of the wine, which I feel very good about. You see the wine, Robert? So, and you can see the pasta, and, kids there. I think that's Brody there. And of course, this is in Hermosa Beach, or Manhattan Beach, which I love this picture that they're hanging out, having a drink, watching. So it doesn't matter where you are, if you're doing the activities. This is the Viziris again. And when we were there, we were talking about how you change the conversation. So the first person that I'm going to bring on to kind of talk for a second, and then I'm going to turn it over to Robert, is Lisa Viziri. Are you there, Lisa? I want to just tell you that, this mastermind is so awesome because, we share information and we share ideas. And Lisa had a story to tell yesterday on the mastermind, but it went so long that she felt like she shouldn't do it. But it really is more apropos this story today because of what happened last night, of what happened with our launch of our wellness. So Lisa, I'm going to turn it over to you for a few minutes.
Thanks, Annie. Good morning, everybody. So, really everything starts with mindset. And I tell my kids, they're 6 and 8, start the morning saying it's a great morning. If you start your day saying, if people ask you, how are you? And you say, oh, I'm so-so, your day is going to be so-so, right? And if you start your day saying, I'm great, I'm fantastic, I'm awesome, whatever verbiage that you want to use, that's the way your day is going to go. So, objections. We all come across people who say things to us that might mess with our mindset. But if your mindset is that of, it's an awesome day, nobody can mess with me. So I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say you're following up with somebody, and all of the stories yesterday were really fantastic. And so let's say you're following up with somebody, and someone says to you, I feel like you only want me for my business. Now, if you have a so-so mindset, that's going to get to you. But if you have a, oh my gosh, I'm awesome and amazing mindset, you're going to turn it around and say, you are absolutely right. Because, in your regular job, you don't get to choose who you work with. But in my Miriam business, I do get to choose who I work with. And I choose to work with you because you're awesome. So you see, you can take somebody who, if you're having a so-so day, who wants to put you down and make you feel bad, maybe not intentionally, but you're taking that and you're turning it around and saying, oh my gosh, I totally get to work with you. Whether, you think to yourself, if that person is a teacher, they're probably complaining about the staff that they have to work with. If they work for the city, if they in any way, shape, or form have shared with you that they're unhappy about the people that they work with and the situation that they're in, they have that so-so mindset. But you're coming in and saying, oh my gosh, you're totally right. I do get to choose who I work with, and I choose to work with you. So that was a conversation that we had last night, and I just think that, not letting the head game get to you and turning it around into something positive is very powerful. And when you're following up with people, like all the stories that you guys shared yesterday, you're not bugging anybody. You're just following up with them. You're just reminding them that, hey, this promo is going to end, or I want to work with you. And so you guys just have an awesome day. And we were up late last night, so I'm going to have my eye patches on while I drive my kids to school.
Great. That's so great. And I really appreciate you sharing that story, because you did sort of change the whole conversation, where it could have gone one way where you felt like, oh, am I calling this person just because I want them to do my Miriam business? But no, You're calling that person because, yeah, you're calling that person, you want them to do that business because you want to help change their life and you're passionate about it. And I love that. So in changing the conversation, we got a huge opportunity, right? Because we just opened up our wellness department in Miriam, our wellness. So Robert, we were on the call with Jeff Olson yesterday morning, and Robert took a lot of notes, and he talked a little bit last night at the Viziris about changing the conversation, how you can go now to other people and what you've got. And so he's going to kind of share with you some of the ideas that went on with our conversation with Jeff Olson.
Good morning, guys. And well, it's a beautiful morning out here in Southern California. I'm sure it is. It's that time of year in a lot of places. So we are really blessed. And, I am grateful for my family, my wife, who does this every single morning, which blows me away, for you guys getting on because you're serious about your business. And, when Annie and I got into this company, all we knew was the product worked for me. And I couldn't believe how it was changing my skin so quickly when I used my before and after picture after 30 days. And you guys know that have known us for a long time. I carried it around these, these 3 by 3 foot by 4 foot or 2 foot by 3 foot photos of before and after pictures with me all over the place. I was very proud of them. And, it is what it is. And, I'm a business guy. And when you have a product like this that could literally change, your skin that quickly, I just thought, all my friends need to know about this. And that's all we did. We didn't worry about the back office. We didn't worry about learning a whole bunch of things. All we did, we went out with our excitement. We followed the system that we were told to do. We invited people over to our house and we showed them before and after pictures, and we used our excitement and we signed people up because we really felt deep in our hearts everyone should be on this product because they were using something inferior. Now, and as the story goes, we grew very quickly. And and became successful in this business just because of our enthusiasm, because the product worked, and we had a system to follow. One thing I knew when we got into this company is he was going to bring, Jeff Olson told us he was going to bring out more products. We were going to open more countries. To me, that is a long-term business model that I really got into. So what's happened since then? He's opened, what do we have, 9 countries or something like that? We have 6, 7, 8 products. I can't, honestly, I don't even know off the top of my head, but it's all happening. It's all becoming what Jeff Olson told us he was going to be doing. And one thing that held me back as a guy a little bit, on the enthusiasm, I got some of my friends in the business. I got some of my friends using the product, but guys, for the most part, don't buy as much skincare product as women do. And guys, it held back some of my friends even doing the business because we were a skincare company. But guys, we're a wellness company now. And when you think about it, and when Jeff Olson told us yesterday, 25% of our whole industry is skincare and 35% of our whole industry is wellness. And when you put that together, that's like 60% of our whole industry. We're in the sweet spot of what we do in our industry, in people's lives, and we're a new company. Now, we're not just a new company with, we've got all our medically proven, patented, exclusive products, for our skincare. But now we have wellness products that I've looked at. I use wellness products. I've tried, and I've looked at other companies when I try other wellness products. So that's what I do. I want to be healthy. And since I got in this industry, it made me more aware of being healthy also. And so I literally would try wellness products from other companies, and I'd read the packages and I'd see the ingredients and the taste. And there's nothing really great out there that I found. I'm blown away that, I'll just give one, Isagenix, $1 billion a year company. And, I've tried some of their products and I don't get it. I just don't get it. Well, guess what? We are now the company that's going to go up against those other companies that with a comp plan, that's an amazing comp plan with products that are better and with the ability to now go to those people in health and wellness companies with a story that is compelling enough, we're going to grab some of these people. We're a whole new company. We're a whole new business. This is what we dream for in business, the opportunity to grow and transform so we can go back to, you know, this amount of people that, number one, didn't have an interest in our business, and number two, you know, didn't even think we were going to make it. Now that we have proven we've made it, now we have gone into wellness, it's pretty amazing. And I'm really excited for all of us. So it is our, you know, you're on this Zoom with us, you're leaders here. It is imperative, it is your responsibility. There's people on your team that just don't even know about this yet, or don't even care about this yet. And they don't understand what they have here because they're in the business. And so I want to go over steps to do, you know, what I recommend to do. Number one is, again, I'm going back to the very beginning. I tried the product. I fell in love with the product. We became successful because of that, period. Number one is, I don't know about you, but when the video was playing last night and it told us on the video to go get on the product immediately, order the product, Annie was sitting next to me and she was ordering the product on her phone. So we have our product coming. I'm really excited about it. I really am looking forward to it. I'm going to journal what is going to happen to me. See, remember, Annie didn't take her before and after picture and she regrets it. I did. It's made us a lot of money so far. It'll make us a lot of money in the future. Do the same thing with this new product. Journal what it does for you, how you feel before, how you're feeling, you know, a week after, every single day. What's it doing? Put it down on paper. What that's going to do is allow you to build your story. And when you build your story, that's what you're going to go out to the world with. Now, how are you going to build a story if you're not using the product? So I called June, May this month, a no-brainer month for us in the business. Why? Because everybody on your team is going to be buying the product. You're going to be buying the product. That's going to cause a lot of volume in the organization. Why are you in this business? Why are you doing this if you're not a product of the product? So, you know, I told Annie, and I'm just this way, guys, I'm a little different. It's my personality. How can I work with somebody that claims they're in Nerium, that they're doing this as a business, that they want to help people and grow their business and be successful if they're not on the product? It makes no sense to me. You know, it's like, to me, it's like, don't get this wrong way, but it's like, why am I talking to you? I mean, it just, I can't put my head around why you're not using our products, because you got to fall in love with the product. So to me, I am completely dying to try the product so I can go out into the world and I can tell people what it's doing for me and be really excited about it. Number one, buy the product. Number two, go into your organization, go back to their why if they need to. They need to be on the new products. How are they going to build their business? So number two is go to your organization and get them on the product. Now, why I say it's a no-brainer month in May is we all have customers. We have to call the customers and just say, oh my gosh, we just came out with a new product. I'm really excited. I'd love for you to try it. Now, if they're not ready to buy it, and if they're a good customer of yours, with the powder packs, send them a powder pack just to try. Get it in their hands as a sample. Okay, the greatest thing about these powder packs, like it was with the eye serums, is, and you're going to hear it on calls from corporates, so it's going to be nothing new, but I just love it. Carry around cold bottles of water. I mean, cold bottles of water. Have like an ice pack in your car when you go out, and have these little 50-cent Costco bottles of, you know, water unopened. When you meet with people, bring one out with you and be nice and cold and wet. Open it up in front of them. Pour the powder pack in the bottle. Shake it in front of them. Put it at them and just say, I'd love for you to try this because this is our newest product and we're really excited. So let's have a cold drink on us. Cheers. And share it with the person, the prospect you're meeting with at that sit down. That is going to be amazing. If you don't walk away because of the taste, I understand the taste. And I haven't tried it yet, guys. I can't tell you, but I understand the taste is amazing. And you know what? The other products out there that I've tried, the taste isn't amazing. So that is a big up on other products. So do that when you sit down with people. You know, they did consumer real quickly, because I know we're almost out of time. They did, and I'm just going over a couple of things. They did consumer trials on our new products. The people were saying on the tablets, ease of use, tastes well, easy to swallow, boost of energy after taking the pill, gives your skin a glow. Can you believe our product's going to give our skin a glow? Take a before picture before you start getting on the tablets. Let it work for a month. Take an after picture. See what happens. Maybe nothing, guys, but maybe something. Who knows? Isn't that cool that it does that? You know, on the powder, you know, people were pleasantly surprised in this consumer trial that it tasted so well. There was more energy. It was an easy way to get your vitamins every day. They give you a glow to your skin. This is what we have. This is our business. You're not in this business unless you are a product of the product. So the month of May, and you're going to hear it from Mark Smith, so I'm not saying anything new. This was on our call. This is the momentum month. I call it the no-brainer month. This is the month you order the product today. You start using it immediately. You journal your progress. You get your team doing the same thing. You get on the calls to all your customers and get them to try it or send them samples. You start getting people, you go back to those people that turned you down before because you were the skincare company, and now you're the health and wellness and skincare company. You go back to them. Don't talk about this. Don't be the doctor on this. Only Dr. Vaziri, I know there's other doctors that Joy Bazo. Let them be the doctors. We are not the doctors, because we are the people that just use our enthusiasm, have built our story because we use the product, and send them to the third-party videos and let that do the work for you and follow up with them. And that's all we do in this business. And I'm just so excited that we're able to do this, that we have these new products. Now, guys, here's the best part. We have more products coming out. In July, we have products coming out at the convention. Probably towards the end of the year, we're going to have products coming out also. And I'm not even going to go into that. We're out of time, but I will tell you this. We have a future here, guys. And the future is huge. Our product line is giving us products that's better than any other company out there. It's been proven so far. We're opening countries. For some of us, not as fast as we want, but that's okay. Because when we build the product line and they go to those countries that are already open, it's going to bring people in those countries that we wouldn't join us in those countries because it was skincare. And now we've got a wellness product line that they've been waiting for. I hear people in Colombia have been dying for the EHT. So if you got any Colombian people that are dormant right now or didn't want to join us when the EHT gets there, it's going to open up a whole new world for us. We're in growth mode. We're in momentum mode. But it means nothing if you don't do anything. See, in business, like in loans, like in any business anybody has, you can have the best interest rates, but if you're not out there prospecting, nobody knows about it, nobody cares. Our business is prospecting. Our business is promoting. You know, get the parties on the books. Start going back to those people and just do our system that is proven. Remember I say success leaves clues. Look at all the top earners in this company. How did they do it? They did it by parties. They did it by parties. Go back to the basics. Get on the product. Get your team on the product. Call your customers. Bring in new brand partners. The incentives this month, which I'm not even going to go over because I'll let either Annie do it or we'll just see it at corporate call today at 1 p.m. We have so many incentives for new brand partners, for customers, for us in the business this month. Again, May is a no-brainer. Reconnect, do the activities. Let's go into the summer with momentum. You know, people say the summer, you know, it's a little quiet. Well, Annie and I joined. Congratulations. It's been 5 years, Annie. Yeah, we joined the end of April. We always say May 1st is when we joined. You know, and we became national marketing directors in September. How could a summer be dormant? That was all growth all summer long. There are people out there dying for what we have. So thanks for having me on. You know, we know what to do. Just do it. Some little company says that, but I'm going to steal that from them. Shh. Just do it. It's simple. It's fun. And let's just go crazy, guys. Have a great day.
Okay, well, there you go. So that is our call today. I was going to go over quickly some of the activities that are going on, but I'll save that for tomorrow. So guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I don't know if you have any comments or you want to share anything yourselves. We're happy to do that. We have maybe 5 minutes left. So if you want to share anything, please do so. Masterminds.
Annie and Robert, that was awesome. You guys always inspire me. This is Susie. And I want to say one thing about the product of the product, and that is I go to a networking group at 8 o'clock here in a half an hour for a couple of years. And there's a gentleman in there that's heard me talk about EHT for 6 to 9 months. I mean, every week I slip in EHT in my commercial about the products. Okay, well, finally, 6 months ago, he stepped up and told me that he had twins that were autistic. I said, oh my gosh, please try this EHT. And then 2 months ago, he got closer and he goes, well, I'm talking to my wife. I'm trying to get you to come over and let her talk to you. And I said, okay. And then a month ago, I said, here, let me give you a sleeve of EHT, 7 days for each of your girls. They're 12-year-old twins. They're getting belligerent. They're getting aggressive in their behavior. And the parents are freaked out. Well, I get back from my trip. He calls me. Let's have coffee. I've got to have those products for my girls. So the point is, you can talk about mitochondria. You can talk about all the stuff and the science. Just give them the product, like Robert said. Hand them a packet and take pictures and journal. That's brilliant, Robert. And the products will do everything for us. So that's my story. Thanks.
Great story. Okay, anybody else out there? Okay, guys. Well, listen, it's a very exciting time for all of us, and I think Robert really, summed it all up. So I hope everybody's ordered the product, and we're all going to have stories on how we feel in the next couple of days. I know I ordered mine last night, and it said it's already on its way being shipped. So we should be getting it in the next day or so. So we'll have lots to talk about. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome, awesome day.
Great.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Robert.